Hey guys, this is Australia here. This is a video about the ultimate gimmick machine that is Registeel and ADVOU. There's absolute menace. Now, as you can see from the thumbnail, from this picture on the screen, shit is gonna get fucking spicy. It's gonna get mad. It's gonna get absolutely crazy. But I'm gonna start by rolling it all back, giving you a little bit of a history lesson about what the absolute crazy little beast that Registeel is. Let me give you some history. So, back in the day, Cowboy Dan and I came up with, this set, the Unkillable Registeel. When I say came up with, I mean Cowboy Dan lost, or at least had a really rough time against this Registeel on ladder with just like a crap ton of bulk. Thunderwave, rest, as it was like, how are you killing this thing? It's just so bulky. Still just such a great typing. It's got Thunderwave as well, even more annoying. Rest is just not dying. And you got counter as well. You got like your Dugtree, you got your Tyranitar, you got your Choice Band Metagross, like whatever, I don't care. Earthquaking this thing. Counter is gone. It's gone. It's just gone. It's just gone. And then Registeel will have enough health to rest up later. You didn't do anything to this thing. Like, this thing was nasty. This thing was just so nasty back in the day. And the peak of it, Cowboy Dan and I, we built a team with Registeel and Cacturn. Two just like absolute disgusting menaces. Can you imagine, like, you're facing a Cacturn and then it's like, this team was like spreading paralysis as well all over. There's like a defense stormy as well, like Thunderwave. Like, how are you dealing with the subseeding Sandvale Cacturn? Just like, nasty. So nasty. CZ managed to get number one on the ladder with it. Like, that's where we're beginning. That's where we're beginning, with just the disgusting Sandvale paralysis stall, just like unkillable nastiness. Just, what a great place to start, eh? And got a shout out to the ladder noob who gave this set to us. What an absolute blessing. All of you crazy ladder noobs out there running the most insane, terrible sets, keep at it, because one day you'll end up in a video like this, inspiring us with your insane ideas that somehow you managed to strike gold just like that, just that one time. It turns out that you're like, my low-tick set, whatever the heck you've been running, like, actually, that stuff's the shit if you know what you were doing. Move on a couple years, Registeel does struggle compared to Jirachi, where it has... Well, Jirachi can hit a lot harder. It's also got a diverse move pool, but there are a few things that Registeel can do that Jirachi can't. The Thunderwave set, there is the Body Slam Jirachi set as well. That's a lot more splashable and nasty in its own way. Something Jirachi can't do is explode. Now, Registeel is pretty weak. It's only got 75 base attack, base special attack, but Explosion's pretty strong. With Curse, you make it even stronger. So this is like maybe the least gimmicky set you'll see on Registeel, and like maybe in like 2019 or so, it was getting experimented with a bit. McMegan used it in a tournament with a jump off, I believe, on like a fairly standard Registeel team, a TSS team. So that's, it's an alternative approach. That's one way of using Registeel, cast an explosion. But you're not ready. You're not ready for the set that's coming up, for the thing that makes just Registeel just like the absolute craziest motherfucking Pokemon you've seen in AV. Just like the craziest thing, just the most disgusting thing, the thing that only a 1200 on ladder could even come up with. Just an absolute beauty of a set. Absolute beauty. You ready for this? You're not ready for this. But I'm showing you anyway. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Just look at this. The gimmick machine. Look at this. You've got Curse. You're boosting your attack and your defense. Getting stronger every time. You've got Amnesia. With Curse and Amnesia together, both of those defenses shooting up like a rocket. You can't kill this thing. With Rest. Did some damage to it. All the way back up. You can't kill this thing. You're not killing this thing. You're just not. This thing has got 150 in both base defenses. You're boosting both of them. Like, how are you killing this thing? You're just not. Now, what do you do? What do you do with a Pokemon that you can't kill? So, you've got your attack up to +6. You've got both your defenses up. This thing is not dying. How do you win? Like, originally, actually, Cowboy Dad and I did discover a very similar idea to this set many years ago, like 2020, 2019, 2 or 3 years ago at least. Actually, I think it was about 2.5 years ago. But we were considering Hidden Power Steel in the last slot, which is stab. It's not terrible, but some stuff will eat that even at +6. But what do you do when you've got this unkillable Behemoth? You use the strongest attack available to you. And that attack is motherfucking Rollout. I shit you not, motherfucking Rollout. Now you might be saying, well, that's pretty piss weak. It's 30 base power. It's a rock move. It's not even stab. Let me tell you. This move, it doubles the attack every time you use it. You can use it up to 5 times in a row with it doubling each time. So the first hit is 30 base power. Pretty weak. Okay. Second hit, 60 base power. You'd be like, that's alright. You use some moves with that base power in ADVAU already. Third hit, 120. You see where this is going. Third hit is 120. That's already pretty mad. You know, maybe if that was like equivalent to like an 80 base power stab move, but we're just getting started. That's 120 base power. You double it again, it's freaking 240. You're on the 5th hit. How strong is this thing going to be on the 5th hit? You're +6 attack. Even if your base attack's not that good, still a +6. And then you got a fucking 480 base power attack. Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking 480 base power move. At +6. Like, do you know how crazy that is? I'm going to show you how crazy that is. You're not ready. I'm going to show you. You're not ready to see just how powerful this thing is. I'm going to skip forward a few turns. This is King of Iron Fisk with a team with it. Skip forward. Now here's the Registeel that's in. I'm going to speed it up as well. Just watch along. But it's the threat is in. But what's it going to do? Just like boosting up. There's a Jirachi there. How are you going to get through Jirachi? How are you going to get through my Lotic? Maybe there's something else. It's like Fortress as well. It's also pretty bulky, but what are you going to do? I'll show you what you're going to do. You're at +4 special defense, +3 defenses. How are they killing this? They're not killing it, are they? He starts rolling out early. This is not the perfect game. It doesn't need to be. This is just you watch. You wait, you watch. This absolute nastiness, even at +3, it's already doing real damage to Salamence, but, we're just getting started. It's going to double its attack again. He's going to double its attack again, and then he's going to get going. Trust me. Just skip forward a little bit more. It takes time. Turn 28 now, but... I didn't know when you have a UC that. Anyway... Let's see, we're at +6 attack, +6 defense. Resting. Got one more amnesia to go to just be absolutely ridiculous. It's not even necessary. At this point. You already aren't killing this, but... one other thing as well, before we really get going, also got clear body. Like, you're not even lowering its attack. That Salamence has got Intimidate. Just bounces off as well. When this is a +6, it's staying there. If you've not got a phaser, if you've not got a hazer, it's staying there. And this guy does not have either that. My Logic is not haze. That Salamence, that Tyranitar, they're not raw. And here we go. That first rollout was 8%, and we miss. It does have 90% accuracy, so you've only got about a 50% chance of getting to the last hit. But it's got 32 pp. When you're going like this, it's going to keep going. But here we go. 9%. Go slow things down a little bit. First hit, 9%. Second hit, 17%. Third hit. 38%. Fourth hit. This is the fourth hit. This is the fourth hit. 55%. 55%. 55% to a clay doll with a rock move. With a Registeel. 55%. And it's going to get stronger. Look, there's a defensive Jirachi here. It's got Fire Punch, it's got Wish. It's a defensive Jirachi. There's a Registeel with a non-stab rock move. This motherfucker, look at this. 95%. It's gone. It's gone. He just forfeits. He just forfeits. Just look at the raw might of this gimmick fucking machine. Just look at that. Just watch that again. Let's watch that again. Like, Jesus Christ. This thing just one-hit KO'd a Jirachi with a rock move. Like, how are you not impressed? You've got to be impressed. You can't not be impressed. This thing just one-hit KO'd a Jirachi with a rock move. Like it was nothing. And it's like, I'm still there. I'm going again. If you try me, I'm going again. This thing. It's nasty. Now, a little bit on the origins of this. I first saw this set from this amazing, beautiful replay. But originally, Left Wing Bo, I believe, created this team, or at least wanted somebody to create a team with this set. Do you know where he got this team? Some person on ladder. Again, it's the ladder heroes. It's the absolute, just like the ladder noobs. Brilliant. All of you together. Sometimes you're just brilliant. That's what I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to you. You know it. You've tried to like sweep people with like a bat and pass team to Magic Heart back in the day. You've been using like, I don't know, a melodic without recover. I don't know. I can't even imagine how your mind works. It's just too brilliant for me. And one of you geniuses out there created this beautiful Registeel set. Now, I have to go and spoil everything and make a beautiful team with it, which is where we go right here. This team got the impressive verdict from Rollout that it might not even be terrible. You know, that's McMegan. That's one of the best AEVOU players, one of the best players, full stop, of all time. Might not even be terrible. The link's going to be in the description. Don't you worry. The link's going to be in the description. I know you want to use this. You want to use this. You want to see yourself one-hit KO Jirachi. You want to do it. You know, don't lie to yourself. You want to do it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it right now before the video is even over. I know you are. Link's in description. Link is in the description. There's this beautiful team. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. Do you want to see it in action? This team I built it. I went through the old messages with Cowboy Dan. Figured it out. Figured out what the problems were. Made something better. Ironed it out with some help from Cole Tior and from Cowboy Dan. Showed it to Kaloum. Kaloum, he went on the ladder. You know he did. Let's switch sides. Let's go to his side. We're playing. Kaloum was playing. What can he do? What can he do with the Registeel? I've got to admit this game was not as impressive as the first one, but no, it's still a dub incoming. You know there's a dub incoming. It's Registeel. Of course there's a dub incoming. We'll just skip through the first bits. You know, there's the beauty. Just showing his face. It's Registeel. He or she is not gendered, really, is it? Big ups to my non-binary folk. You're as cool as Registeel. Very, very cool people. But Amnesia, look, resting up. You see, in practice, it's not necessarily going to be as easy as that massive dub that we just saw. But this thing works. This thing works. It does take, this game is a bit longer as well. I'll just skip forward for a while. I'll put the replay link in the description as well if you want to watch it yourself. But here we go. We're boosting up. There's a Tyrannosaur. It's got Fire Blast. You know how nasty these things are. It did 19% just now. It's after one amnesia. It's going to do another. This thing is going to be doing 10% with Fire Blast to it. It's like the only thing it can hope for is a crit or a burn, I guess. There's a Zapdos. What damage is that going to do? There's a Blissey. What damage is that going to do? There's a Skarmory. You can phase it around, except that there's no Pokemon left now. So, that's this guy. He has no responses. Most of his team is still there. He even has a phaser. It is not enough. This thing is going. Registeel, the absolute Gimmick machine. Just look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. +5. This thing is just bulked up to the hilt. It's bulked up to the hilt, and I don't know what's coming. I don't know. Maybe we're thinking, it's HP Steel. I can maybe PP stall it with Skarmory and Zapdos. Got Precious Zapdos. No. It's Rollout. It's Rollout. You are not PP stalling this thing. Good luck with that. That is just not an option. This thing does too much damage for that. 32 PP. A move that caps out at 480 base power. This thing. You've got to use it. You've got to experience it. Look at it. It just basically one-hit KO to Skarmory, and then it's gonna still get stronger. It's still gonna get stronger. It misses here. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? But still got plenty of PP to go. In fact, I think each rollout only uses 1 PP for that whole sequence of 5. That's disgusting. This thing, you're not PP stalling this thing. This has more PP than you've ever seen in your damn life. This thing has a bigger PP than I do, and I've got a pretty good one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you've not seen it, but you know what I'm saying. I've got. I'm making this video. Of course I've got. But anyway, look at this. This is not even fair. This Blissey has no hope. I mean, sure, the Seismic Tosses are doing damage, but it did 19. It's doubling again and again. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Just look at this. This Blissey is just gone. It's gone. It's gone. You're not stopping Registeel. You're not stopping it. Just this absolute machine. You love it. You love it. I love it. How could you not love it? Just absolute beauty of a set. It might not even be terrible. It might not even be terrible. According to one of the best players ever. You enjoy it. Play around with Registeel to your heart's content. There's never been a more fun, crazy, just mad Pokemon. You've never seen just like... It's the set of your dreams, just set up. Just give no fucks what the opponent does. You just set up, sweep. With a move, like, you never see Rollout. You never see Rollout in competitive Pokemon, like, never, ever, ever. Basically unseen, you're just like, this move you all forgot about. You all forgot about Rollout. You forgot that was even a move if you've been playing competitive for a year. You're like, Rollout, what's that? I forgot about it. Might see it on cart and, forget about it there as well. It's not even useful on cartridge, really, is it? Maybe, but... Usually you got better things to be doing, but you get to sweep out. You get to sweep with Rollout. You get to sweep with just an unkillable, nasty Pokemon. Enjoy. Go. Use that team on Pokemon Shadow like right now. I don't even have to ask you. You're already doing it. So... I might ask you to like, comment, subscribe if you want more delicious content. I can't promise it will all be as beautiful as this, but I learned to clickbait today. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Adios.